Moving now over to the receiver of the Realistic TRC2003. Unfortunately, we have no receive. I can see the meter is indicating from the signal generator that it's receiving a signal, but we've got no audio. So what I'm just going to do as this immediate test is I'm going to try another microphone. And we still have no receive. So I'll stop the video and we'll do some fault finding. Okay, I've got to the bottom of the fault. It was a dry joint on the back of the extension speaker socket. So that was soon tracked down with the excellent manual. Right, well the first thing they want you to do on this set, it's not one of these that needs a sweep generator, but it's one that you're supposed to use a 455 kilohertz signal generator to do the IF with, and they particularly want you to do transformer 5 there with the 455 IF. However, I've just done that off camera, but we'll now go for the normal method for everything else. So if I were you, without a 455 oscillator or generator, stay clear of T5 is all I can say. Right, we'll go back to the signal generator. It's already receiving very well indeed. I presume it's coming because of that no audio from the speaker jack. So we'll start with transformer 1. Transformer 1 is the one right at the back there. I'll just switch my tone off, it can help with the synode meter that I use. Okay, moving to transformer 2. Moving to transformer 3. Transformer 13. Transformer 4, which is one of the ones which you can set up with the 455 generator. Skipping transformer 5. Moving over to transformer 6. Putting the tone back on, 100 microvolts for big signal. I'll switch the other camera on so we can see that on the left hand oscilloscope, and setting the detector, which is transformer 7, for maximum audio. Now we gained quite a bit on that. We also gained on one of the receive coils, so that's nice. So I'll turn that back off, and while we're on S9, we'll check that the S meter reads S9. If I can see it. I need a magnifying glass to see this. It's just a minute fraction off S9. The S meter is variable resistor 5, and it's actually labelled on the board SM for signal meter. There we go, that's spot on S9. Now I'm going to do a sensitivity check. It's 0.3 of a microvolt, 0.2, 0.15, 0.12 it comes in at. And now we'll go for that squelch adjustment. Turn the signal generator off and set the squelch to threshold. Switch the generator back on. I'd like that less coarse than it is. It's coming in at 3 microvolts, but the hysteresis follows well. It's certainly tracking the signal, so to speak, but it's not coming in as nicely as I would like. So I'll just see if we can make that a little bit better. So it's variable resistor 6, and it's labelled as SQ, so that's handy. Now then, I'd have expected it to have made a difference. Switch the generator off. Just spray that in case it's slightly dirty. Just give me the impression of being slightly dirty. That's using the Service-All cleaner. That's better. I've just turned it slightly clockwise. It was about at central position. That's coming in how I'd like it to come in. Now I'm going to turn the squelch to full, and we'll see at what point it comes in now. Actually comes in about just over a +30 signal, so that's acceptable. Check it once again, set it to threshold. Switch the generator back on. And it's coming in between probably about 0.5, 0.7 microvolt. So that's now set how I think it should be. And that concludes it. That's the Realistic TRC2002. And you can join me now on the air when I put it back together, and we'll see whether we can actually hear anybody here in the middle of nowhere.